Since its launch, many individuals have delved into the intriguing game theory mechanics behind TitanX. As I mentioned in my previous video, this protocol is designed to reduce its supply, add automated buy pressure through smart contracts, and drive demand within the ecosystem. Several mechanisms have already been implemented, with additional developers continuously adding more by building on top of it. Recently, Jake Sharp himself added Hyper to the list of protocols benefiting from and adding value to the TitanX ecosystem. I'll explain everything you need to know about this refined version of TitanX in a short and easy to understand video. However, bear in mind that there's no financial advice on this channel. I'm just gathering the facts so my lazy friends don't have to. Similar to TitanX, all tokens are mined into existence. Users have the opportunity to mine Hyper by depositing ETH into the protocol. Unlike Bitcoin, where mining requires heavy computing power, this virtual mining process only requires users to specify the number of days they want to mine, ranging from 1 to 88 days, and the miner's power level, which is capped at a maximum of 10,000. The Hyper reward users can claim at the end of the mining period is determined by these two factors. The longer the mining duration, the greater the total Hyper payout. Additionally, choosing a high power level increases the rewards. However, this comes with a higher cost in ETH to create. In creating these miners, users get assigned an H-rank bonus based on their mining power, determining where they start earning rewards. For every miner created after a user's initial one, bonuses are added to that user's H-rank as an incentive for bringing adoption to the ecosystem. Each max power miner contributes to a 20,000 Hyper bonus included in their H-rank, resulting in an increased daily payout. Additionally, there are other mining bonuses such as the Early Adoption Amplifier, which runs for the first 350 days, and the Burn Bonus Multiplier, rewarding those who are burning TitanX for their loyalty. To increase the difficulty of mining Hyper, both the H-rank bonus and Early Adoption Amplifier decrease every day, along with the mineable Hyper per day. This mimics the Bitcoin halving at 4 times faster pace, while the ETH cost per miner also increases. The cost to mine one Hyper is set to increase by 55,000x in total, emphasizing that starting a miner is always better today than tomorrow. The gradual increase in the price of a max power miner from 0.2 ETH to 1 ETH potentially makes it difficult for some to even obtain one. This is precisely why the power slider was implemented. It allows users to participate at their desired level. Users have the option to create a single miner or choose mining ladder, enabling them to create a personalized ladder in a single transaction. At the end of the mining period, there's a 7-day grace period for users to claim their total payout. After that, users must be aware that they enter a 7-day penalty zone, during which the contract is absolutely relentless. To mine Hyper, people invest both time and ETH. The ETH invested is returned to users in various ways to support ecosystem growth. The largest portion, 89% of the ETH, is sent to the Buy TitanX smart contract. This involves using the ETH to purchase TitanX from the market, thereby pushing up the TitanX price. Afterward, it is distributed to 3 different components within the protocol. The Hyper Buy and Burn smart contract will use the majority of TitanX to purchase Hyper from the market, then remove most of it from circulation through burning and reward Hyper stakers with the rest. This mechanism will most likely not only push up the price of Hyper, but also effectively reduce the supply at a tremendous rate. A portion of the TitanX is burnt out of existence, contributing to the TitanX deflation, while the remaining TitanX tokens are stored in the Vortex. This is a fully decentralized smart contract that users can trigger to release its funds every 98 days back into the buy and burn. Additionally, 8% of the ETH invested in the protocol is also stored in the Vortex, while the remaining 3% goes to the Genesis wallet. This wallet may or may not use the funds to create deep liquidity between crucial pairs within the Hyper and TitanX ecosystem, providing sellers with an exit strategy whenever needed. However, it's important to bear in mind that one should have no expectations from this address whatsoever. To lock up or stake Hyper, users must sign a smart contract specifying the number of tokens they wish to stake for a predetermined period of time, ranging from 28 to 3,500 days. Upon sealing this contract, the hyper tokens are removed from circulation through burning, after which users receive a certain amount of shares. Holders of these untradeable shares are entitled to a specific percentage of the hyper distributed to this part of the protocol, paid out in rolling cycles. At the end of the contract, users can end the stake by burning their shares, enabling them to mint back their principal. Two considerations should be kept in mind when sealing a staking contract. Firstly, users can receive a bonus of up to 8% more shares based on the number of hyper tokens they stake. While these additional shares increase the payouts to their rewards, achieving the maximum bonus requires a whopping 100 billion tokens. This bigger pays more feature isn't feasible for everyone, which is why the most significant bonuses are reserved for longer pays more. Staking for over 8 years grants users an extra 200% of shares. This not only boosts earnings, but also locks in their shares, which become more expensive every single day. Stakers failing to comply with the smart contract rules will face penalties. The rules are simple. Before 50% maturity, there is no option to end the stake. After crossing the 50% mark, users may emergency end stake, but will incur a penalty of 50% of their principal. Stakers who successfully complete the full stake duration have a 7-day grace period to end their stake. For every day they're late, a 1% penalty is applied to the total payout until 99% is lost after 100 days. All of these penalties are forwarded to the dead address where the tokens are burnt, never to return to the market. Similar to TitanX, Hyper provides opportunities for builders to implement the Hyper burning feature. Projects developed on top of Hyper can earn a percentage of all the Hyper their protocols burn. This incentivizes builders to actively contribute to and improve the ecosystem. By enabling their users to burn Hyper to convert it into the token of their project, they instantly adopt an entire well-funded DeFi community. Pooled funds increase the potential rewards to be earned, which can then be split between the users and developers. The Hyper protocol employs immutable smart contracts that users call and interact with using their own private keys. It operates as a fully decentralized system, owned and run by the users who engage with these contracts deployed on the Ethereum network. At its core, Hyper serves as a leverage play on the value of ETH and is becoming increasingly difficult to create with each passing day. The protocol experiences massive buy and burn pressure from miners and potentially significant burn pressure from third-party protocols, thereby driving up the price and reducing sell pressure. Designed to be hyperinflationary in its initial stages, Hyper becomes hyper-deflationary over time. Additionally, the opportunity to earn rewards by staking Hyper potentially further reduces sell pressure. As more people mine Hyper, the greater the impact on all these metrics, incentivizing participants to contribute to the network's growth. Useful links will be included in the description for those who want to learn more and discover various strategies to consider when using this protocol. Feel free to ask your questions in the public Telegram room and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video useful, and click the bell icon to get notified for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.